Welcome back to Healthcare Sucks. That was a weenie one. Healthcare sucks. There you go. You got to do that from the deepness. And as always, I'm going to start with the Fair Use Act. Everything you see here is nothing but an illusion. There's no Wuhan 19 taking over the world. There's lots of food in the stores still. You can go buy toilet paper in every corner now. Probably for $50 pretty soon. And with that being said, I've had some time to think about some things. I've watched a few shows in between trying to fix the roof. Yay. Unfortunately, that's going to be another day's worth of work. I did some preliminary, but I got to go out into the real world and get supplies. That's another thing. The good thing about me is I usually have extra wood, extra things, but unfortunately, there's types of sealants and other stuff I was out of because I had used them. So now I've got to go out and get some of that. And so I probably will buy enough just in case. I'll have some on hand. That being said, I just watched Tucker Carlson, whether you like him or not, and they had this doctor on there, and he's all like tamping it down and what you can do and can't do, and he's all, yeah, see, if you have a sick person in your house, just seal them off in a room. That is the most stupidest thing. This thing is airborne, guys. And if it's in your house, you're all going to get it. I'm sorry. I'm not going to candy coat it. It's what, I mean, if one person gets the flu in your home, doesn't everybody usually? Well, at my house, they do. Okay. Another thing is they want you to call this tele number. I'm going to test that in the next couple of days and see what you can actually get for medicine and how sick you have to be. I want to test it. I'm going to let you know in advance. My gut feeling is they ain't prescribing much. And damn sure ain't prescribing nothing for pain or coughs or anything like. I would be amazed. I don't think we're there, guys. Another thing is, I unfortunately am not going to be seeing my good doctor until next month. But again, so far, the insurance company has turned down me trying to get refills of more than a month. So I don't know when that a month out right now is a long time. I may try to push that up just so I can try to get some special authorization. I don't know if the insurance, again, we gave all the power to the insurance companies. So now we're screwed, guys. And you don't think they're going to, out of the kindness of their heart, pay for 3 months worth of meds? You haven't even heard anything about that, have you? Mm-mm. While the president and other people are talking about this and that and tamping it down in the stock market and boohoo this and that, and it's not as bad as it is. I'm ranting. Yes, I'm ranting. But I'm ranting for you and for me, Team 99, because you know what? We're ahead of the curve. I keep saying it, but you guys are on it, man. I'm proud of you. You're gonna make it through this because you are ahead of the curve. And because you didn't sit around with your thumbs up your beep beep blank. Yeah. Beep beep blank. And this other thing about if you call in certain symptoms, do they just come out and rush you to the hospital, or do you get like a special card to go into the hospital and get tested? Because they're not wanting to test anybody really, and they're short on testing stuff. And people that have died, I've already told you about that. They won't, and they're not wanting to because they don't want to give accurate numbers. I'm going to give you an outlook I'm taking on this. Of course, if I was so sick I felt as though I was really going to die, and I mean really going to die, I might consider going to the hospital or calling or something. Definitely, I trust my own doctor to make a call to him. That's the exception to the rule. But as far as calling this hotline and calling these other things, yeah, again, I won't, and I'm not taking no test until it's absolutely life or death for myself. You all have to make that decision. I don't personally like the way this thing's going down with having your DNA and everything else. I'm not the only skeptical person on that boat, I know. And I'm not paranoid. I just don't foresee giving them anything. And on the other hand, it's supposed to be just a test, but look at what they've done with. I'm just going to say it. If I get cut for saying it, vaccinations and other things worldwide, we kind of know there's two sides of that fence. But I'll tell you, as far as I have checked out, and personally, the 2 times I took the flu shot, I got sicker than a dog. I don't take flu shots no more, period, because of that. Once every 10 years, I took a lung something or other thing, ammonia shot. That's about it. And I don't even know if I'd go do that again right now. But then with swabbing, and who knows what they're swabbing, guys. And I don't want to seem paranoid or anything, because I'm not. I think all these things are a decision. Just like if you want to treat with opiates for pain, you have the right to do this, I believe. So with that being said, we're going to jump into the illusion of there's lots of things out there to buy still. Is there? Here we go. Oh, a little old. I did some work besides that. I told you we had branches and stuff come down, so.
Inside, there's barely room to move.
The line to get into Costco.
Outside this Costco in Epping, hundreds queue in single file.
The entrance is all the way there.
Customers hoping to stock up on staples that have vanished from the shelves of Coles and Woolworths despite strict new purchase limits. Today, many of the shelves bare at this Yarraville Coles, pasta and pasta sauce gone. Flour and sugar in short supply, along with tinned food and nappies.
Anything that I can possibly get my hands on, 2 of it, basically. There's no meat either, so that was really scary.
Today, Coles limited the purchase of items like pasta, flour, rice and paper towels to 2 per person.
We want to improve availability for all of our customers, especially the most vulnerable like the elderly and those who don't shop frequently.
It's tighter at Woolworths. There's a 1-pack limit on paper towels, serviettes and wipes, a 2-pack limit for tissues.
Everyone's trolleys had 2 of everything, so everyone's doing it.
Both supermarkets are pleading with customers to respect staff while these restrictions are in place. Aldi currently only has limits on toilet paper, 1 pack per person. And at this IGA, single toilet rolls were on sale for $1.99 today. The chaos at the supermarket.
$1.99. That's price gouging, guys. I mean, I guess if you buy that high dollar toilet paper, maybe you pay $1.99 for a roll. Not my world, guys. I can buy a good pack of soft and whatever from dollar store. I used to be able to for $1, and it was 2-ply. It wasn't a bad deal. Now 1-ply toilet paper, of course, is a different thing, but $1.99. Okay, and there's 2 packs of pasta, 2 packs of that. Guess what? It's too late. You can't go shopping now, dudes and dudettes. Team 99. I hope you did go shopping, because honestly, you're going to have to shop around, and while you can, you're going to have to get out there and get some stuff if you haven't. Because this is the first thing when they limit what you can get. Okay, the average person eats one of those packages of pasta thing. If you have one person, yeah, you can maybe break that into 3, let's say. Okay, and get 3 little things out of it. So basically a family of 3 or 4. And if you like to eat, you're going through a bag or 2 of that in one setting. So what, do you have to go back every day and get the stuff? Now, think about that, how stupid that is. They want you to go back out, get in the mix of all the disease stuff. I just can't get enough of the stupidness. Okay, I understand it's short, yeah, and everybody needs some and whatever, okay? But the point is, okay, from the airfare, them not cutting it off in time, to letting people roam around and do things, to the buses, to the ships, to you name it. Now this, it's almost like, again, Agenda 21, one world government coming in. Event 201 that we talked about. They're actually pushing for it right in front of everybody's face, and nobody's seeing that they're trying to kill us off. I'm going to just say it. They're trying to expose you and I by I understand the other coin side, yes, but I'm just gonna say it's a good thing I went and bought some stuff. And I told you from the beginning, man, guys, I've always been here for you and tried to prep you up ahead of time for this exact scenario. I think that before every single store in your town, city, whatever limits you to 2, you should go buy. I'm going to go buy some more tomorrow when I go to the and I'm going to record it for you guys. I'm only going to hit probably a few stores. Oops, touchy. No touchy. I'm going to hit a few stores locally and see what's going on. Okay? And we'll see. This is not heading anywhere good for America or Americans or any country you're in, guys. I know I got some people in Canada and I've got some people overseas in England and other people. Hats off to you guys, man. Surviving it. Australia, a few other countries actually have emailed me. And thank you for watching and believing in healthcare sucks. I mean, it means a lot to me. It means a lot that we can save your butt and my butt. Honestly, I have to be firm a little bit. And I know that's a shock for some people to be firm nowadays because they want the safe space and the safe room. Well, guess what? Safe spaces and safe rooms ain't safe no more, guys. They're done. It's over. No safety. You're out there. It's kind of funny how it came so fast and it's like so destructive and so devastating. I mean, if you go through the Bible situation, the white horse, the plague, and then there's the other one about the. I'm not, by the way, ordained in anything. I do believe and I do watch a lot of it, and it's up here. If I really thought it out, I could make a really good presentation for you guys. Maybe I will sometime. But I'm not Pastor Paul, Michael of Council of Time, or even BP Earthwatch can quote these things because they've researched it and spent time. Whereas, unfortunately, I didn't spend enough time learning those things. I do learn it all the time. It's just as far as click, here's proverb this and that. I can't, but I can pretty much tell you that this is between the trumpets and the horses, the seals. We're clicking pretty fast, guys. If you're of that frame of mind, which I have to honestly tell you, whether you like me or not, I partially am. I pretty much so am. I mean, I trust in God and Jesus, and I have to be really upfront because if I didn't with you right now, I would be lying to my God, and I'm not going to do that. So, because He has always been good to me, He watches out for me, He provides, He protects me and my family, and I've asked Him to provide and protect you people as Team 99 and my watchers, because I bless you all and I want you to survive this. And that's why we're having some more chat with the videos tonight, is because did you guys watch some of the stuff that we seen earlier today? I'm not impressed with the presidency and the goon squad at all. I mean, those people in the background, including Pence, they're fall guys. I've been on committees before with the governor and the state and insurance companies when they started coming in for this Obamacare. I was on some of those committees. And the minute we would give them good suggestions how to save money and do things, they'd wad it up and throw it in the garbage. And the minute things started to go awry, they wanted to blame it on all the committees. Yeah, the governor himself, Mr. Kulingoska. Yeah, another dope. But the bottom line is we need to all do what we can now. I can't tell you exact dates or times, but it's going fast now. I think we're all seeing it. I don't know. I'm gonna pull up some movies later and go through them just to refer some to you guys. But I think you've got your own probably movies in mind and things that have happened. Everything from Resident Evils to The Stand. If it got really extreme, let's hope to God not. The Stand's extreme. and there's so many in between that level. The happening was a nature one. But anyway, we'll watch some more videos and go on. I gave you my spiel, my preaching. Like I told you, I'm not ordained. I'm ordained and I'm trying to save your butt here. That's my ordainment. And I do believe, pray, because you're going to need it, guys. Accept the Lord. You know, He'll forgive you for your sins. At this time, you're going to need some padding, some, you know. In Sodom and Gomorrah, I didn't say that right. Sodom and Gomorrah. Okay. Anyway, you know what I'm talking about. They took the lamb's blood and painted it on the door. Well, during this time and era, you're going to have the armor and the shields of Jesus Christ, our Savior, the Lord's our Savior, and that's going to get you through these times, believe it or not, if you have faith. Again, if you believe in other things, I'm not here to judge or tell you what to do, guys. And, you know, if that works for you and has worked for you in the past, kudos. It's not for me to judge. And I try not to get in politics too heavy or religion, because you lose friends and I might lose you guys, you know, just because your opinion's different. That's the thing I'm trying to say too, is again, the left and the right, the red and the blue and all this, we can all have differences. We can all be different. That's what makes us great, is our differences. It's actually a strength if we'd learn to just communicate. We don't need to yell and scream and then walk away because we don't get our way. You never get your way. It's a negotiation. I give a little, you give a little, and we do a happy medium. Even if there's total chaos and nuttiness and crazy, you can still negotiate a little bit, unless somebody's just totally 5150 out there and gone. I mean, and then those are the people that need to be taken care of, you know. And if you can't take care of people like that, you have to let them go, and they have to go out there and make their own way, because you're not going to be able to save everybody in this pipeline. If things go the way they're going now, you're going to have to make some really hard decisions in the future, guys. Again, we've opened up our home to a few certain family members. My brother and his wife and stuff, I haven't talked to them yet, but he's always welcome. My sister's a little troublemaker, but I probably would let her in. Wink, wink. My now ex-wife, my stepkids and stuff, we could put up with them as long as they abide by a little bit of rules. But what I'm getting to is, as things progress in the way they're looking, look for chaos right now too. I've already started seeing it. People losing it, drinking too much, partying too much already, because they basically can't handle or don't want to see reality. And the problem is with all these kids going out now, teenagers and etc., and then they bring it back to mom and dad's house after they've been out partying and going here, going there, and doing whatever. It's going to get rough, guys. It's going to get real rough. So I do love you all. I will pray for you. And let's see what's going on. Of course, I blab too much.
Markets leading some to get creative in order to keep food on the table. Frankston mum of two, Penina Peterson, freezing a month's worth of meals to feed her family.
Sauces and bases for rice and noodles and stir fries and pastas, lasagnas.
Both Coles and Woolies haven't ruled out implementing further product restrictions. Reed Butler, 9 News.
Well, you heard it here, guys. That's where we're headed. Unfortunately, I'm going to tune into this for a minute and see what it is.
incomplete
Are
job
you
from anyone
kidding
else.
me?
So why accept it from your allergy pills? Flonase relieves your worst symptoms.
Really?
Most pills don't.
Flonase?
Get all-in-one allergy relief.
Just what I
24
needed.
hours
Flonase.
with Flonase.
Get Flonase. I should get paid for that.
Declared today by the president. President Trump staged a pageant in the Rose Garden in an apparently successful attempt to pump up the stock market, while he also lied about where things stand. Nancy Pelosi, House Speaker, hammered out a deal with Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin on a coronavirus aid package that includes, among other things, free testing and paid emergency leave.
Speaker Nancy Pelosi announcing tonight that she has reached an agreement with the administration after days of negotiation. The package includes free coronavirus testing and 2 weeks of paid sick, family, and medical leave. Would also strengthen unemployment insurance and boost food security initiatives.
It's not enough, guys. That's a horse pucky one. We need what I've talked to you about. And I'm not kidding. What I talked to you about is what is needed. This is horse pucky.
This comes only a few hours after Trump slammed the Democrats for not doing enough without specifying exactly what he thought the bill was missing.
Dr.
As a number of coronavirus cases soars above 3,000.
And that number we all know isn't right. Did you see the map? Do you remember when there was like 2 little dots on the map? That's what we're heading towards, and I hope to God it don't. But when every county starts getting this crap, it's not going to be good, guys. It's just not going to be good.
Tonight, elected officials taking unprecedented measures to keep people safe. Illinois and Ohio closing all bars and restaurants beginning tonight. California shutting down bars and wineries and asking those 65 and older to self-isolate.
We recognize around the rest of the world that we need to meet this moment head on.
New York City Mayor Bill de Blasio closing all New York City public schools, affecting more than 1 million students starting tomorrow.
There is a real possibility that by closing our schools now, we may not have the opportunity to reopen them in this full school year.
Puerto Rico declaring a curfew.
There you go, guys. You heard it here first. Team 99. I told you the students would not, if you watch my videos, they're not going back till the end of summer. He said school year. That's exactly what I said. And I said at the RSET, maybe till after Christmas. Did you hear it? Team 99. We're like on it. Okay, I'm going to jump off and start back up with this. I want to lead off with this for the next video. Healthcare sucks!